Good morning, it's Nancy today. Where's my hat? Ta-da! I'm headed off to the temple today. I am at the Seneca Lake Camp, which is a church camp. Hey, there was a cardinal. And I'm going to teach how to make a basket this afternoon. And this morning there's a temple trip. And I thought if I leave right away at 7 o'clock, I could probably work in the temple this morning, which would be really nice for me. So I'm heading off there. It's a very beautiful place where we are. You can look over the lake. I stayed in the house last night. There's a cabin. Or there are cabins, but I got really blessed and got to stay in the house, which is just beautiful. Anyway, excuse me. I left my laptop at home, and when of course, we didn't have internet here, but leaving my laptop at home meant that when I settled down by myself for the night, there was, I usually read my Gmail and comments and all that and upload some videos, but there was none of that. It was really neat. I did have my iPod and I have my scriptures on there, and so I read the scriptures and I prayed, and I felt very peaceful, and I just lay there in the room and I felt the Spirit. It was very nice. It was very good for me to be away from everything momentarily. I was looking up Let Your Light So Shine, which is the theme of the single adult conference that I am presenting at. And all of the references I thought would just be about light and the light of Christ and stuff, but they were about missionary work. Let your light so shine that others may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. And that was kind of a surprise to me. I didn't realize that that's what that scripture really was referring to. Anyway, but I guess I let my light shine on YouTube. I like talking to you people. And I found that when I was saying my prayers, most of my prayers were about all of you, and there's a lot of you with problems. There's people have had surgery and had their whole back fused. There's other people who have degenerative diseases, and there's people with stomach cancer in the 4th stage and other cancers. And there are recuperating people. I really love you guys. I was a bit surprised that that's what was in my prayers, was concern for all of you. It really wasn't
in 950 meters,
me or my life or
96A.
anything. It was concern for all those of you with your problems. I put a lot of your names on the prayer roll. Not a lot, as in ratio of how many of you there are. But there, it's a handful of people that...
Turn left on Route 96A.
I try to keep you in my prayers. Anyway, that was really interesting. So I'm heading over to the temple now. Seneca Lake Camp is a church-owned camp, and the church buys properties.
Turn left on Route 96A.
We have single adults.
Recalculating.
Did I turn the wrong way?
Drive 1.6 kilometers, then turn right on Pine Road.
I did. I turned the wrong way. Okay. So what I was going to say is the church has properties. There are the youth have camp every summer. The girls have a girls' camp that lasts for a few days, and the boys have a father-son camp for a week or a weekend or a few days anyway. And then there's single adults that get together for conferences. For a single adult conference. There's people here from New Jersey, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and me from Canada. I guess I'm quite a loner. I guess I do things by myself. Anyway, so the church built a camp. You know, they bought a piece of land which was forest, and they removed.
In 1,000 meters, keep right onto US 20 East.
So they, in Canada, they bought a piece of property in the Peterborough area, I guess it is, or Lindsay area, and they took out the trees and they built campground. They cleared areas for campgrounds and they built shelters. And here it was a farm that I guess they bought, and they put cabins along, and so there's a farmhouse, and there's lots of couches and seats. Oh, I'm in Geneva? I think I might be.
Drive 2.8 kilometers, then turn left on Packwood Road.
I'm just gonna check and see where I am. Yes, this is Geneva. Over here. Anyway, so so I got to stay in the house. That was fun. It was beautiful. Very well. Beautiful carpet, beautiful rooms. Just sparsely furnished, you know, just a dresser and a bed. And lots of beds. Ooh. Okay, I gotta go. I love you.